Hi YouTubers, Sunday Supplement. Now my last brew day, home brew Wednesday 47 was it? You saw me having issues with what I thought was the flow meter solenoid valve. So I've done some experimentation and I've had the valve in bits several times. I've reassembled it. It might not be in the right order, but it seems to work. So I've come to test it with some water and it's just not pumping. So well, no water's flowing through. And I couldn't hear the pump going, so I've had the pump in bits. Now on the video it works, you saw the pump working, but I've had it in bits because it just wasn't doing it. It wasn't even spinning, and it's catching on the inside somehow. I'm not quite sure if it's been, whether it got overheated and then failed. I just don't know. So I'll whiz you down and just show you what's going on. So this is a pump for the HLT to the mash tun. So it's pumping up to 80° water. I've had the screws off, so it comes off, just housing, nothing special about it. And there's the impeller, and it's really stiff, really stiff. And if I pull it out, basically it's just a magnet, and you know, just magnetic, very warm actually. So in there must be the coils, which obviously alternate and then make this whiz round. But when you put it in, you won't be able to hear this. Let's move it closer. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's catching. I've had it in bits. I've had it out of here loads. Okay, and it's got better, but it's still catching. Just don't turn this on and turn the pump on. So it's spinning round. I'll name that tuning 3. Let's just put the front on carefully. Okay, the front's on now. Stopped. Take it off. So when I put the front on, it stops, and it's bizarre. Turn it off, hold on. I wasn't even turning early on today. It's almost like the front and the back no longer line up. Let me just get this, don't want to lose these screws, about to drop out on the floor. So looking in here, there's literally just a hole that centered nylon bar goes into the axle, and at the back there's something similar. I can get it out. Come on out. And actually that's there, and this bar or axle goes in and out. It's really hot, this. And at the back there's a little washer. Now I had this in bits and the washer fell on the floor, so I didn't know it went on the back of the front, so I might be on the wrong one, but never mind. But this is the issue. This wasn't pumping, so I might try and persevere, but a while back I bought a spare solar pump, so I'm probably gonna fit this. These are actually faster pump, and it matches that even though it's slightly different colours. I mean, it's faded. Yeah, so we did this though. I'd have to mount it a different way, and it goes in that hole and out of that one. So I can always mount it, and you know. Anyway, I'll come back when I've had a look at it and think about it. Alright, I've given up on this. This is beyond fixing. When you actually pull it apart, which I should have done before I started the camera. Right. If you look in the back, you can't see it probably, it's too hard, but the back of the axle is a little hole where the axle fits in. That axle, and the hole is round oval. So basically this isn't running concentrically. It's been allowed to wobble side to side. So basically it's just worn out. So as I said, luckily I had the spare pump So this is the solar heating pump. So what I've just done, it was directly wired. It did connect on the pump, on the end of the control panel, but I've just put one of these on. It's what we call a stereo jack for like a hi-fi 1/4 inch one. So I've just tested it off camera just to make sure. So we've got water coming out of here, into the pump, out the pump, into our solenoid valve, which is definitely working, through the impeller, and it comes back out. So it's going to why is my temperature thing on? That must have been on for, I believe, all week. So we'd have to run that now. Yay, we're getting 3.3 litres per minute. And just to show you the yeah, that's alright, that's a good flow. So the issue I had looks like the pump all the time just wasn't getting enough pressure to open the diaphragm in there, so you know, it wasn't actually that solenoid in there, and the guts of it, the solenoid itself's right. I thought it was the guts, so I had it in bits and I put it together and put it together a bit different, but it's working, so I'm not quite sure. What I've done is moved one of the springs inside of it, so I might have to redo that, but that'll do tomorrow. So for today, pumperoonie off, control panel off, let's kill the power totally, and I can now assemble it up, mount the pump somewhere over here. Got a hole now though to fill up. Yeah, that might be there next time you look. Okay people, well that's it, Sunday supplement over. How to fix a brewery and what it was. So, well, that's it. Marvin Brewery signing off, and as always, stay thirsty.